Peaches slaps. So let's talk about it. My expectations for this mini album were super high because the first one was so good. I can't say which album I prefer yet because I haven't listened to Peaches enough. But to be honest, putting these two mini albums together creates the perfect complete track list that's a mix between R&B, easy listening, pop and hip-hop, and I like all those genres. I feel like I now have a song for every occasion, and that's perfect. I didn't quite understand why listening to and watching Peaches made me feel so nostalgic and emotional, but then I thought about it, and here are my thoughts. All these years watching EXO perform, we've seen Kai, a persona Kim Jongin created and plays extremely well, which has allowed him to be so confident and powerful for his performances. So I think the case with both and Peaches is that these are a yin and yang, two halves of the whole. And by that I mean represents one half, Kai, the spicy and robust persona, and in Peaches, we see the other half, Jongin, the gentler, cuter, and more playful underlayer. And so together, these two mini albums artistically create the whole person both inside and out. We fully get to see and experience both Kai and Jongin. So I guess you can pick which side or which album you prefer. And if you love both, the whole, then that's perfect. I think that's why it's been such a privilege to watch Jongin in Peaches. It feels nostalgic and like a memory, a dream, and yet it also feels so new and refreshing. And I think it's because it's Jongin showing us in a way that he no longer needs Kai. Perhaps he needed Kai once, when he debuted, and when it was needed of him to act and be a certain way. But he's now showing us how much he's grown and matured, where he no longer needs a persona to feel confident and comfortable in front of the camera. And I'm not saying Kai is bad or has to be thrown away in order for Jongin to grow, but that instead of being at the forefront of his performances, both Kai and Jongin can coexist as one, because Kai is and forever will be a part of Jongin and his persona. In Peaches, Jongin seems more comfortable being himself in front of the camera. He's letting us into his dream world, where he can be playful and entertain us as guests, give us undivided attention without looking away or seeming bashful. And it feels intimate. So overall, I think this is a perfect way to reach his point of development, because instead of symbolizing the end of Kai, it's showing us the beginning of Jongin, the artist, so that when he comes back from the military, we'll be able to see where this new artistic road takes us, with both sides now on display in his artistic ventures. Where will he take us? Now on to more detailed thoughts about the music video. The Peaches song and music video itself feels like Kai's last swan song before he heads off to the military. I can both see and hear that in the music video, not to mention the tribute he paid to his early EXO teasers, including outfit, falling into water, and mimicking his teaser choreography in the Peaches film teaser. I really appreciated that, and I think it is once again to fully accentuate that we've come back full circle on his journey of personal and artistic development. It feels very nostalgic and melancholy. Also, does anyone else think his brown hair was a tribute to his debut hair? It just adds to the nostalgia for me. So in terms of the music video, it's bright and light. We've been invited into Jongin's playground, and I think that's represented really well by using historical storytelling motifs and Korean painting motifs to let us know we're in Jongin's dreamland. But the way he playfully looks into the camera and willingly welcomes us in lets us know we are the guest of honor. The video itself almost feels like a watercolor painting, which adds to the dreamlike effect. Obviously, the lyrics are drenched in both subtle and unsubtle euphemisms and innuendos. It contrasts with the playful, dreamlike vibe I get from the music video. I like it. But yes, I think it's super safe to say that Peaches represent women. Let's just say that because I want to keep this PG. But yes, they're so sweet and divine. A Garden of Eden is sort of being depicted, but with peaches instead of apples. It's symbolic the way Jongin plays with the peaches, I'm sure. He's the one doing the tempting, enjoying being the bad guy as he's succumbed to his desires, indulging in the delights of the feminine body in his own dream world, and feeling free. He can imagine and think up anything he wants. And I think that's why it's flustering to watch. watch. The way he gives so much attention to the female dancer here, the way he stares at the camera in an inviting, playful yet tempting way makes us flush. The choreography itself is so fluid and the camera work aims to enhance and boost the look of the dance. I also love Kai's acting in this. I think the stark attention he gives to the female dancers he's interacting with was very intentionally done to make the viewer feel very POV or YN in that moment. I think Jongin is a great emotional actor. He manages to depict what emotion he wants you to feel in that moment. He's playful and it makes you feel relaxed. He's confidently yet gently staring at the camera and it makes you blush. I think that's a great skill. You can totally feel this playful and gentle vibe permeate throughout the video, which I think is what makes the video feel so true to him as a person. To me, all the songs are great. They complement and contrast each other in great ways, ranging from Vanilla and Blue, which go well with Peaches, and yet contrast with Domino. And as I said, combine this mini album with the other mini album, and you have yourself a full set of songs for every occasion that also illustrates Kai and Jongin's musical style, genre, and tone. I love it. But I feel like I have barely any time to soak in this album since NCT will be releasing Universe so soon. SM is truly spoiling us. However, I will forever remember this comeback as it feels very honest and true to Jongin as an artist. It's a unique moment in his career and I can't wait to see what he does. But what do you think?